Hey Slightly Unblended, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I am doing this look with the new Beaute Bar Poison Garden palette. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Hey y'all, so I wanted to do a look that is inspired by one that Ellie Star recently did. So I'm taking the Makeup Shack T66 brush and the shade Deadly Nightshade. I'm going to start to go ahead and get that half moon shape going. So right now it's going to be a little messy, but it can be fixed here in just a little bit. So I'm just packing that shade on, and I'm so sorry that this footage looks a little bit blurry. To me, it looks blurry, but I have a new setup going on. Like, we've rearranged my whole entire makeup room. So this footage was just a bit blurry, so I do apologize. But I'm taking Deadly Nightshade, and I'm getting that C shape, and I'm taking it up toward the front of my brow and just taking it towards that outer V, but keeping it closer to the lid. Now I'm taking the Makeup Shack T14 shade in Deep Camus, which is the dark blue in the palette. I may have gotten that wrong. I will check in just a second, but I'm just going to go ahead and blend that shade out with this. It looks like it says Death Camus, but I may be mispronouncing it, so if I am, I do apologize. But I'm doing back and forth windshield wiping motions with the lightest amount of pressure to get this blend going. Poison Garden is really such a beautiful palette, and I am obsessed. Like, this deep blend, I was really excited. And when I saw Ellie do the look that she did, I was just obsessed and wanted to try to give it a go and add a lot of gems, but also try to like kind of be on theme with the palette. I don't know, it just made me excited to create. With the Makeup Shack T63 brush, I'm taking Delphinium, which is the lighter blue, and I'm just going to get that all blended out with that. So it's more of like a night sky, but a very mysterious, but like poisonous flower. Back and forth windshield wipe motions with the lightest amount of pressure. And to make sure that blend is extra softened up, I'm taking the Basic Rituals palette from Lovecraft Beauty in the shade Waxing, which is a matte white eyeshadow, and I'm just going to start to make sure everything is nice and diffused. I'm doing back and forth windshield wipe motions with the lightest amount of pressure, and because blending is repetitive, but it's worth it, I will be going back in and touching up those darker shades in just a little bit. Just wanted to make sure I had everything nice and softened up right now. With that same brush, I'm getting a little bit more of Delphinium to bring it back, because as you can tell, the white really took away some of the pigment, but that's okay. That's why I say blending is repetitive, but it's worth it. We're going to get that nice, beautiful blue brought right back into this blend, and I felt like these matched, just blended out so nicely, and I was so excited to get into the sparkles. I'm taking more Death Camus to just go ahead and to touch that up as well, making sure that I have that nice smoky blend, but also using this as the depth shade so that the Deadly Nightshade doesn't like totally be the depth shade, it'll just add that smokiness. Now I'm taking some more Delphinium with the Makeup Shack T63 brush just to make sure that the blend is softened up so there's no harshness from the second shade, and then it just kind of builds up that beautiful blue blend. Sorry y'all, I'm so tired. I've been having a lot of late nights organizing and filming and everything. So I've cleaned that brush off, and I'm taking a little bit more of Death Camus and just bringing it back. I know I've said it a lot, but blending is repetitive, but it is very worth it. This way you could just get the intensity of the shades by going in and, you know, starting out with them and bringing them back as you feel like doing, so you can get it to look how you want it to look. As soon as I saw Ellie's look the other day, I just wanted to try my best to replicate it, but like in a different color and kind of do something different with the gems and stuff. Ellie does such amazing work and is definitely one of the people that I look up to most with creations and everything. So like as soon as I saw this palette, I thought of that look and was like, oh my gosh, I just have to. And I was so excited to play around with some gems and stuff because I feel like I just haven't had a lot of time to create lately. So it was nice to like get a little more creative. And here I went back into that white eyeshadow just to make sure that I got it all nice and softened up, and then I will take more Delphium to just make sure that I get that beautiful blue brought back. But this was kind of giving me, like, aside from like a mysterious, maybe like deadly flower, but also like night sky and like spooky nights. I was really excited. Then I dipped back into Deadly Nightshade just to bring it back because I feel like at this point I hadn't got back to bringing it back yet. And yeah, I love the reflex in the shade. They're so gorgeous, like the glittery blue reflex. Oh my gosh, divine. Now I'm taking some micellar water on a Q-tip to clean off my lid and to like kind of carve the shape out with that. Then I'm going to carve out the shape fully with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair. This was a day that I had such a late start to this look, and like I had some stuff going on, and then I was up till like almost 2 o'clock in the morning doing makeup, and yeah, I have figured out that since I'm almost 31, like late nighting it and staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning isn't cutting it anymore. Like I feel like I actually do have to get more sleep. Now I'm taking the Nameless Infamous Morphe concealer brush, and I'm just going to follow the shape of that eyeshadow and then add base all over the lid. That way it kind of like covers up my veins, and then it just is a little more put together, and that way I have a nice tacky base to work with the colors and to add sparkles, which I'm excited about. Sparkles, yes, I love them. With the Elizabeth Matte 816 crease brush, I'm going back into Deadly Nightshade, and I'm just going to kind of build that up, and I'm only going to take it on about a third of the lid, but I'm not going to take it over towards where you can see like the circle, half circle shape. I'm going to leave that just kind of blank, but I am going to take this to kind of start to get the little bit of the shape that I'm going to have on the lid. Now with the Makeup Shack T66 brush, I'm taking the shade Devil's Helmet, and I'm just going to start to like kind of run that up towards the crease, and then take it up a little higher from the inner corner of the lid and a little bit over Deadly Nightshade to kind of like have that a little more extended, and then like where Deadly Nightshade is, it's going to be a little bit lower, and then I am going to go back into Deadly Nightshade to kind of pat it along the edges, then take more of Devil's Helmet to pat that along the edges of the Deadly Nightshade, and that will help that get blended together. Just wanted to do this before I started getting into the sparkles. I've seen Ellie do this a few times, and I never really tried it, so I was like, why not? In this process, apparently I blinked a little too hard, and so the clean canvas kind of got onto my blend. So I'm taking this tiny brush from Melt Cosmetics that I don't remember the name of because it got wiped off. I've had it for so long. Take a little bit more of Deadly Nightshade and just run that over where I had messed up. That helps to fix it and make sure it's not patchy. Now I'm taking the shade Poison Hemlock on my finger, and I'm just going to pop that onto Deadly Nightshade. I felt like that would really help it to like show the reflex, and it was just so pretty. I like for the life of me could not get the shades to show up the way I wanted to when I was taking pictures, but the reflex in these hollows are phenomenal. So now I'm taking the shade Wolfsbane and putting that in this, well nope, I'm taking the shade Snake Root, and then Wolfsbane will be on the inner portion. But just look, I was like, oh my gosh, the like most gorgeous smoky eyes and silvery like smoky witchy looks could be done with this. Yes. So I started out doing this with my finger, and then to get up in the crease I was taking the Clionadh DF04 brush to make sure I had more precision and more control. So now here I'm using Wolfsbane and just getting that nice and blended with these shades, and oh my goodness, look at that sparkle. Okay, a little gym prep. I'm taking my clear adhesive eyelash glue. It's the Duo one. I like that one. It's one of the quick drying ones. So now I'm just following that C shape and putting like a pretty good amount of the eyelash glue down for all the things I'm going to add. So I'm taking a lot of Manic Gems. One is from my collection that we had back last year, and then I'm going to take some of the acid pearls, Where's Absalom butterflies, sugar plum fairy mix, and then like some glitter that I found on Amazon that was like Halloween glitter. So it's just a heavy mix of manic gems because I love manic gems so much. And now I'm taking Moonlighter from Terra Moon's Cosmetics, which is a beautiful duochrome that matched this look at the arch of my brow so perfectly. It is a nice, beautiful pink, blue shift and iridescent, and it's just so pretty. And I just love Terra Moon so much. I love indie brands. They have amazing, amazing products. I feel the love that was put into everything that I use that I've from any indie brand. They're so good. So now I'm adding a bunch more decals and extraness, and yeah, this is the look. Alright, so this is the finished look. What do you think? I'm sorry about the voiceover. I know that y'all have said that it's okay about the voiceover, but I still feel really bad about it. I have a very busy week coming up, and so I just wanted to try to make it a little easier on my end and do another one. And next week will be a voiceover as well because I filmed it when I was sick. So we're just going to do voiceovers probably until about halfway through the month. So thank you for sticking around. What do you think of this look? Have you picked up this palette? Will you be picking up this palette? It's so cute. I love the Pastel Garden palette. I love the Secret Garden palette. This, I feel like, is perfect for fall and spooky season. There's 3 hollow sparkles in here. And I'm still trying to get used to my setup. So I'm like, my camera's a little closer now. So I'm trying to like figure out how I'm being. But I'm really excited that the camera is closer now. Because when I had my other setup, I felt like it was too far away. So the hollows in here though, oh my goodness. And I will try to, even if it's just like a short, I will try to just do swatches. I don't necessarily have time to today, like it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. This palette got here today at about 2 p.m. and it's almost 1 a.m. So I will do swatches as a standalone, but these colors are so pretty. I feel like they're so spooky season. The hollows are so gorgeous. So the hollows for sure are Wolfsbane, which is this one, and Poison Hemlock here, and then Snake Root, which is the ones that I used today. But I'm itching to get into Angel's Trumpet and Belladonna, because those shifts just in the palette, just how they are, I'm just like, whoa, I need that on my lid. So definitely please do let me know if you want to see another look with this palette, because I am down to do it. I'm just about to I'm pre-filming right now, and I have some things that I'm going to do which will hopefully help me to reset, and then we'll have a fresh start and things will be okay for a little while. So if you want another look with this palette, please do let me know. And I want to say a huge thank you to Bella Beaute Bar for sending me this palette. I love it. I'm excited to do more spooky season looks with it. I'm so excited for Halloween. And this is just like one of the most perfect palettes for Halloween, because look at that packaging. Also, like, I'm going to just rave about those holochromes because they're everything. And I'm really just so excited to get into the other sparkles in this and use more than just the blues in this one. It's so cute. So thank you so much to Bella Beaute Bar for sending me this palette. And again, if there are any looks that you want to see, please do let me know. I will get to it as soon as possible. I'm really excited to create Halloween looks. So if there are any Halloween looks that you'd like to see me trying to do here, then let me know that as well. And I want to thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I'm rambling right now, but it is late and I'm really ready to go to sleep, so I'm sorry. So if you'd like to keep up with my awkward face and shenanigans while I'm not here on YouTube, then I have all my social medias linked in the description box down below. And if you'd like to keep up with me while I am here on YouTube, then please hit the subscribe button. It would mean so much to me, and I can't thank you enough. And if you like this video, could you please give it a thumbs up, because I heard that it helps push my video out in the algorithm. So if you give it a thumbs up, then thank you. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one. Bye!